boss? They saw us all right, and they're not coming back.
Looked like it was heading to the mall across town. First aid
I
kit
don't know what's
here.
down there, but I'm grabbing something just in case. Hey, watch
Y'all
out
know
for
what the hell these
hazmat
things are?
suit. Hey, that's not cool. Seriously.
It's only a couple of months ago that widespread panic hit the net because Valve was somehow screwing their fans. Apparently not supporting the first Left 4 Dead anymore because now it was time for the sequel.
Well, internet drama ensued.
So how has the sequel worked out? And was there a reason for panic?
Well, the reason for the panic, well, that I won't answer that because either way I'll probably get flamed. And I didn't join any Steam groups and I didn't join any online petitions or anything. So I'll let the angry people decide. Well, what can I say? It's Left 4 Dead 2. It's a straight up sequel to the first one. It's the same premise. You have 4 survivors, 4 humans, and you have millions of zombies, and you have to survive. More
Greatness.
Or less. Yeah, it's great stuff. It's a wonderful concept, and of course, considering the popularity of the first one, that they're gonna make a second one. If there were 1 million zombies in every level in the first game, here's 10 million zombies in every level. It's more action, much more action-filled than the first one. Even though the first one could be really, really intense,
Yeah.
In a good way, this can just go absolutely bonkers at times. Just the amount of zombies that the game can push into a level.
But is that a good thing? Is it still balanced? Or?
I'd say it's balanced. Sure, they still die really easily, most of them, except the special zombies. But I guess that's a matter of taste. If you want your Left 4 Dead to stay Left 4 Dead, exactly like it was, probably you will have problems with the new intensity. But for me, sure, I had fun. Absolutely.
Okay. So you mentioned something about new enemies.
Yeah, they're new. We had common zombies, and then we have special zombies. Now we have like rare zombies and super zombies and crazy uncommon special zombies. I don't know, but we have the classic special zombies like the hunter, who will jump all over the place and pin you to the ground. We have the boomer that will vomit on you, and
The witch.
the witch is still there, still as scary as ever.
Scariest enemy ever.
Yes, which I'm really happy that my AI buddies tend to shoot her in the face. Sometimes. But yeah, we had those. We still have them, including also the lovable tank that just wants hugs. But now we have people like the spitter that will spit corrosive acid everywhere. And we have the jockey who will jump on your shoulders and ride around on you and force you to go in different directions, probably straight into a bath of corrosive acid from a spitter. And stuff like that. They work. You get used to them really fast. It didn't take more than like 2 parts of the first campaign until me and my girlfriend were screaming their names and knowing more or less how to react to them, which is more or less the same way. You panic and you shoot at them and perhaps move a bit out of the acid. But they add something to it. I don't think for some people that would probably make all the difference. For me, I didn't get overwhelmed by them and like, whoa, look, he's spitting, that's new. It was more like, okay, cool.
So it
Let's
works.
shoot them
It's
to the face.
an extension of the formula.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yep. But still, what I say Left 4 Dead has that Left 4 Dead 2 has also intensified is a team play required. You had that in the first game. It was very, very much team play, especially if you try to play it a bit over medium difficulty. But in Left 4 Dead 2, I feel like that's also been intensified, that you have to really, really think as a team now. You have to move like a team. Even at the end of the first campaign, if you don't really walk more or less back to back and keep track of each other at all times, you won't finish the campaign.
No, that's
unless
actually,
you're really, really good.
That's kind of surprising because for as much as people love the first game for really enforcing team play, a lot of people were also hating it because it was almost a game that above medium was impossible to play with people that you don't know. You couldn't just go into a random game and expect success. But that sounds like that has been intensified in the sequel.
Absolutely. I'd say so. I'm of the idea that even people who suck at Left 4 Dead are fun to play with, because the chaos that ensues are usually a lot of fun. But yeah, if you want to finish the game, you will want 4 human players. The AI, even though they are really good at shooting special zombies, they're not really good at thinking in team play terms. And well, you have to stay focused and really know what you're doing.
So the ultimate question about Left 4 Dead 2, is it a proper sequel, or does it feel like what could have been an extension, or maybe even just a map pack for the first game?
I'm actually going to go out and say that I feel like it could have been a major DLC expansion, perhaps even in 2 or 3 parts, or just each campaign for themselves. The new game modes as well, like you got a survival mode and a scavenge mode, and are really fun, but they don't feel like they warrant a sequel. The same thing when you play the ordinary campaign, even though they're bigger and they're well done, and even if they have these new special zombies in them, I kind of feel like the concept isn't fresh enough to warrant a sequel in that way. That Left 4 Dead in itself was such a great concept and such a great idea and so well executed.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant executed from the great game designers that we know work at Valve. But Left 4 Dead 2 is still on its own a really good game, but I'm not really sure that it warrants a brand new pack and it warrants a new full price. I'd rather have seen it actually as 4 DLC packs. That's just me. It's still, if you haven't played Left 4 Dead, the first one, and you go out and buy this one, you'll never sit and think, oh, this is weak, because it isn't. It's really, really good, and it's really, really well made, and it's balanced, and it's fun, and it's well crafted, and all that stuff that we usually talk about. It's a brilliant game, but maybe not as fresh if you played the first one.
Reloading.
In here.